Alright, this should be a short video. Once again, you can check down into there. This is Friday, August 23rd. It's just for those of you who are gone today. You can watch video and figure out how the whole speechy thing goes. Sorry, hiccuping. Okay. Alright, blah, bring stuff, blah, blah, blah. Presentations you're going to find out in a moment. Super awesome dance, but if you're at home, you're not going to the dance, doesn't really matter. I'm going to turn off the screen behind me because I learned during third period. If not, I stand on the chair, and it goes right in my eyes like I'm blinded. So that's going to disappear. Hang on. Those of you with wiggle arms will just have to have patience. So here's how speaky thing is going to work. When you give a speech in a moment, there are 5 X's over here. You're going to be standing on these 5 X's, depending if there's 3 people in your group or 4 or 5. If you are talky person, you are going to be standing in this spot. You are going to, thank you, Aiden, bring up note card with you. This is what you get to read from. I'm not making you memorize it. You just get to come up here, hold this, and just read the information directly to us. I know. You're up on a little elevated thing and it's freaking you out. You're like, Mr. Brovicast, you're so high in the air. It's because you're better than all the other children. So you're raised up so you get to look down on them because you're like, I'm all lordly and you're all not. And you're more importanter than all of them. Except for the person you are giving your speech about. The person you are speaking about is standing on this chair because they're even more important to her than you. So they're going to be standing up here, and this person has 2 jobs, 3 jobs. 1, don't be irritating. The other jobs are the much more important ones. 1, this is the person that is holding the poster. So during the speech, you are taking poster, and you're showing it to the people over there, and then the people over there, and then back to the people over there. And as you go back and forth on that one, it should be at a speed that does not make someone seasick. You're like, so slow enough for us to be able to see. And then also, you cannot hide behind poster. You're like, doop, 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 doop. Stop! That'll make you lower the poster back down, so no hiding. We have to be able to see your eyes for it to work. The other important thing you're doing is you're distracting the class from this person who actually has to do all the talking. Because this person already freaking out from having to talk, so to make it easier on them, you're up here, taller and higher, holding a poster that they're talking about, so all the attention's on you, making their life a little bit easier, making it less likely that they pass out. The others of you in the group are going to be over here on these X's. You won't be able to see this, just pretend. There's X's over here, X1, X2, X3. And so I don't think we have any 5-person groups. I think we just have the 3-person groups. But you'll be standing here on these X's. For here, your job is 2 things again. 1, not being irritating. And then 2, not making poor choices. 1 of which would be no booty on my books. Because I found this out the hard way 3 years ago with my old bookshelf. When during a speech, the kids sort of backed up. I was like, booty, booty, booty. I sit down on my bookshelf, and it went, and the whole bookshelf collapsed. Books went flying, and shoe went into the air. And I was like, my books! He's like, my bag! And I was like, my books! Did not go well. So because of that, I've now learned, if you're standing here, and I watch your booty start to go backwards towards it, I am going to yell at you. Like, booty away! Like, booty towards my books. If you're in the 4-person group, and you're going to have a person standing over here, yours is slightly more challenging. Because of that, while you're here, you've got people sitting right in this area, and it gets really tempting, like, I'm just going to... And don't, 1, it irritates them, and 2, I can literally see you right there. For some reason, people over here are like, you can't see me because Hayden's so tall. He's not that tall. I will see you, and then I'll have to stop and yell at you, and it gets all kinds of awful. So you sort of stand over here in this area. I'm back. So, while you are giving speech and you are standing here, the first thing you say is just your name. I am Mr. Brovicast. The second thing you say is you tell us who you're talking about. This is Joey Jojo. If you're the first person in your group to go, you also need to tell us your things in common. That is your job as the first person. What are the things your group has in common? We all have only 1 ear because of a fishing accident, and we all hate fish. So you're going to have whatever things in common that might be. You'll share those. If first person forgets to tell us things in common, second person, your job is to tell us things in common. If second person forgets, third person, your job, and so on. If all people in your group forget to tell us, then you all lose points as a group. Teamwork. So hopefully, first person remembers. If not, then you pass it down from there. When you get done, you are going to bring me your note card that you've been reading off of and your poster, but we are going to clap for you first for not dying. We're like, hey, good job. You stood up there and you didn't die. Nicely done. And we're going to Brovie clap, right? Count 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And we go clap, 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 like little mechanical monkeys. Practice here right now. Good job, me. I survived 5th period today. 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. Hopefully you guys don't have the issues of like not passing 1st grade. You're like, and I have kids like they can't clap correctly. I'm like, it's not that much of a skill, but it's okay. We'll help you as things go along. You then bring me poster, and then you're also going to bring me note card. And before you begin speech, before you come here, you have to bring me Grady sheet, because this is what I use to give you higher than 0. So before you come over here, you run this over to my desk and you go slappy, slappy. This is where I find out if you're the kid that paid attention and filled in the spot that has the giant arrow to it. If not, then I get to harass you on that one. If you're in the audience, 1, don't talk during speeches. I have to be mean to you. 2, don't go awkwardly stand over another kid in your group, which kept happening today. Like during a speech, a kid would just randomly go over and just like stand over on top of this kid, like to be pointing to stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's not distracting whatsoever. For all you know, the child giving speech is like 3 eye blinks away from passing out. So when you're getting up and like being distracted, like blink, blink, and then down they go. So try to be as friendly as we can to them to try and make life a little bit better. Which groups get to go first? We take volunteers. And the way the volunteering works is we only need 1 person in your group to volunteer the group. If that 1 person volunteers the group, the whole group gets a chance to go. But if you volunteer your group, then you have to be the first one to speak in your group. You don't get to go, my group goes first and I speak last. Nosies. Because if you're throwing your group under the bus, you're driving the bus. So you're going to have to be the first one to go for your group. So keep that in mind. If we have more than 1 group volunteer, I just roll the magic die and we'll sort of like choose and get a chance to go from there. I think that's all the important bits. Jackson.
But what if you want to be under the bus?
Then go under the bus, child. There's a whole big bunch of them right out back, about 245. You can find all those buses. There we go. All right. Those of you at home, now you know what you're going to do. Monday when you show up, your group is going to go. I wish you good luck. Look, let's go.